A spectacular sight at Jericho Beach in Vancouver this afternoon. Military personnel representing every branch of our armed forces turned out for a ceremony honoring BC's first Air Force base and those who served there. Val Brach has more on the ceremony and a very special piece of history nearly lost forever that's finally back in its rightful place again.
These young air cadets are witnessing a part of BC history. They're here for a dedication ceremony honoring the first Air Force base in our province.
But it was strictly a seaplane base, flying boats and seaplanes, no runways, because that was the main way of patrolling up and down this coast.
David's father, Clarence, was a shipbuilder in North Vancouver. His 4 sons enlisted in the Royal Canadian Air Force, and to honor their service, he helped create a sports field on the airbase in Vancouver. Years ago, a plaque honoring that contribution mysteriously vanished.
We don't know what happened, but the plaque somehow just sort of disappeared for 20 years or more and turned up in a trash bin. Happily, whoever it was found it, turned it over to us in the 801 Air Force Wing.
They now advance, please, with their escorts and unveil this excellent new monument.
Today, the original 1944 Wallace plaque found a permanent home at Jericho Park.
The Air Force presence here is gone. Obviously, to the general public, you would have no knowledge of it. And this plaque sort of solidifies that history. It's part of the history of Vancouver.
I ended up in North Africa, Algeria, Tunisia, up to Corsica.
91-year-old CECIL AKRIGG is part of that history. He traveled all over the world working as a radar operator.
There were a group of us had reunions for a few years, but that's died out now, and so that's the end of that.
The only surviving son of Clarence Wallace says his father would be proud to know the plaque is now back where it belongs.
He wanted to do something for the station here, and they needed a playing field, which they didn't have. And so he arranged to have it done. They, in return, named it Wallace Field. And this is, he was proud of us, I'm sure. He had every reason to. He was a wonderful father.
While the Wallace family celebrated their contribution, today's ceremony honored all members of the Royal Canadian Air Force who served at the Jericho Air Base.